is class number 5, and we're going to work with Vasisthasana and Eka Koundinyasana. So you'll need a strap. If you have one, please hold it at distance of your mat so that it's going to be really helpful in the first part of the sequence. If you don't have it, don't worry, it's going to work out fine. So we're going to start reclining. That's already a good news. From here, slowly unroll your spine, one vertebra at a time, coming all the way down, and start by hugging your knees into your chest. So this is reclined child's pose, Apanasana. It's a nice way to massage your lower back, rock and roll side to side. And then from here, you're going to extend the left leg long to the mat. Reach for your strap and bring the strap around the ball of your right foot and extend the leg straight up to the ceiling, 90 degrees. Keep both feet active, both feet are flexed, and press from the ball of the right foot up towards the ceiling. This is Supta, reclined Koundinyasana, hand to big toe pose. From here, ground your elbows onto the mat, relax your shoulders, lengthen your spine. Press up towards the ceiling, inhale, and then hold the strap onto your right hand. Keep your left hand on your left thigh to keep the hip grounded, and then start to very slowly externally rotate the right leg and release the right leg back to the ground. Slowly, it doesn't matter if the foot touches the ground, it's important that the left sitting bone is grounded onto the mat. So from here, once again, press the right leg out towards the right, breathe deeply. And we're slowly building the architecture of the poses we're going to work with today. In particular here, we're in a very similar shape to Vasisthasana, to side plank. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, tone your core, belly button to spine, and bring your right leg back to 90 degrees. Inhale, release the strap, and slowly release the right leg down to the ground. From here, we're going to bend the left knee into our chests. If you don't need a strap, the classical pose, you hook your two-piece fingers around the left big toe and extend the left leg up to the ceiling. Otherwise, you're going to strap the ball of your left foot. From here, press the left shoulder down towards the ground. And opposite action, press the ball of the left foot up towards the ceiling. Relax your spine, your gaze. Breathe deeply. With the right hand, place it onto the right thigh. Slightly internally rotate the right leg as you externally rotate the left leg. And very gently bring it down towards the ground. Trying not to bring the whole hip with you, but trying to keep the hips squared. And slowly release. And feel the opening as you keep both feet fully flexed. Press with the left ball of the foot towards the left side wall. Breathe here as you expand. And listen to your breath. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, bring the left leg back to 90 degrees. If you have a strap, release the strap. And if not, delicately release the left leg down towards the ground. From here, once again, bring your feet in, feet grounded. And from here, let's prepare to move. Hug the knees into your chest, rock and roll forward and back a couple of times. And we're going to come to a seated position, Baddha Konasana. So, soles of the feet together. Straight spine, and if you want to work on further straightening the spine, place the palms behind you, lift your sit bones, sit a little bit closer to your heels, and you should feel a nice opening effect. And straight spine, gaze forward, hint of a smile always helps. Inhale here, and as you exhale, cross your shin bones, Sukhasana, step back, downward facing dog. So we're getting right into it. Ground your palms, index and thumb knuckles well grounded. Press back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Try to press your heels towards the ground. Pressing palms forward, heels back. Inhale, glide forward into plank pose. Palankasana, shoulders over your wrists. Heels press back. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Again, inhale, slide forward into plank pose. Keeping your rib cage contained. And gaze forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. One more like this. Inhale, glide forward into Palankasana, plank pose. This time, step the right foot at the center of the mat, staying on the ball of the foot. Rotate on the outer blade of the left foot. And this is a first variation of Vasisthasana with a kickstand version. Right arm extends up to the ceiling. Lift your hips, gaze up. And smile. Inhale here. Exhale, ground the right palm to the mat and step back into plank. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. We're going to repeat it on the left side. So as you inhale, glide forward, plank pose, settle into plank, gaze straight ahead. Step the left foot at the center of the mat, staying on the ball of the foot, and then rotate on the outer blade of the right foot. Ground the left foot and extend the left arm up to the ceiling. Gaze up, lift your hips, smile, inhale. Exhale, release the left palm to the mat and moving into plank pose. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. From here, come onto the balls of your feet, bend the knees deeply, extend. And as you exhale, ground the heels. As you inhale, lift the right leg to the ceiling. Exhale, step the right foot outside the right hand. Externally rotate the right foot 45 degrees so the ball of the foot is not on the mat, and then ground the left knee. From here, gaze forward. This is also known as lizard lunge. If you want to go deeper, you can bring your forearms to the ground and try to hug your right knee towards your center because the tendency is for it to splay out to the side. Chest is forward, so don't collapse with your neck, but continue to find extension. One more breath. Exhale here, and then ground your palms. Bend the back knee, bend the left knee, and reach back with your right palm to hold the inner blade of the foot. Press the foot against the hand. Gaze forward, inhale. Exhale here. So we're not moving into the twisting version of this pose. We're actually feeling the nice stretch on our quad on the left leg. Inhale and exhale, release. From here, step back, downward facing dog. Moving through a vinyasa. Inhale, glide forward, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. As you inhale, urdhva mukha, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Repeating on the left side. As you inhale, lift the left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, step the left foot outside the left palm. Ground the right knee for lizard lunge. Gaze forward. If you want to move deeper into the pose, bring your forearms down to the ground. Pressing the elbows towards your chest. The chest comes forward. Gaze is forward. Take a full round of breath here. Inhale. And exhale. As you inhale, ground your palms. Lift your chest. Bend the right knee and reach back with your left arm for the outer blade of the right foot. This is going to come back, this architecture in Natarajasana and in Kapinjalasana. And gaze forward, press the foot against the hand, inhale. As you exhale, slowly release without slingshotting the back leg. Step back into downward facing dog and press your heels towards the mat. Inhale, glide forward into plank pose and exhale, slowly lower, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, gaze forward. As you exhale, bend your knees deeply and float to the front of the mat. Inhale, spine parallel, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold deeply, Uttanasana. Inhale, windmill your arms up, palms touch. Exhale, hands in prayer, Tadasana, mountain pose. Moving into Surya Namaskara A with variations. Inhale, sweep your arms up, Urdhva Namaskar. Exhale, swan dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, place your palms and step back into plank. Slowly lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. From here, we're going to introduce Vasisthasana 1, side plank. Inhale, glide forward into plank pose. Bring your left palm 1 centimeter forward of your wrist. Rotate on the outer blade of your left foot and stack the right foot over the left. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. Shoulders are aligned one onto the other. Gaze up towards the right palm. Inhale. Exhale, plank. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Repeating on the right side. Inhale, glide forward into Palankasana, plank pose. Bring your right palm 1 centimeter forward of your wrist. Rotate on the outer blade of the right foot. Stack the left foot on top. Extend the left arm straight up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back into plank. gaze forward, and downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, gaze forward, bend your knees, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bow, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep your arms up, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, Tadasana. Second round, inhale. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, extend your spine, gaze forward. Ground your palms, this time step or jump, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a full round of breath here, inhale. Exhale deeply. Inhale, come forward into plank pose. And we're going to bring a slight variation into the side plank. Left palm 1 centimeter forward of your wrist. Rotate on the outer blade of the left foot. Stack your feet, right arm up. This time lift the right foot off the left leg. And gaze up. 3, 2, 1. You might want to rotate the toes up towards the ceiling. And the exit strategy. Place the right foot behind the left leg. Wild thing. Chamatkarasana. Inhale, open your heart to the ceiling. Gaze up. Exhale, slowly rewind. Moving back into plank pose. Adho Mukha Svanasana. So the exit strategy, in case you fall, fake it like you make it. Fake it till you make it. And pretend it was all part of the game. So inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, rotate on the outer blade of the right foot. Stack the left foot on top. And lift the left arm. From here, lift the left foot from the right. You might want to point the toes up towards the ceiling. Inhale. And if you lose your balance, move into the next asana. Step the left foot behind you, staying on the ball of the foot. The right leg is fully extended, wild thing. Chamatkarasana. Extend your left arm back behind you. Inhale. Exhale, rewind. Place the left palm, plank, and downward facing dog. Take a full round of breath. Inhale. Exhale deeply. Inhale, gaze forward. As you exhale, bend your knees, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bow. Inhale, sweep your arms up, Urdhva Namaskara. Exhale, hands in prayer. Again, third round. Inhale, Urdhva Namaskara. Exhale, swan dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, gaze forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, place palms, step or jump, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, lift the right leg to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot in between your palms. Coming into crescent warrior, keep the left heel lifted. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, lunge a little bit deeply. Inhale, bring your hands in prayer, Anjali Mudra. Shift your chest forward and bend the back knee. Inhale, come up, warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. Keeping the hands in prayer, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up, bringing the left knee towards your chest. And backstroke the left arm behind you. Reach for the inner blade of the left foot. Extend the right arm out in front. Natarajasana. And press the left foot against the palm, just like we were doing in that monkey twist during the warm-up. Inhale. Exhale without slingshotting. Move back into warrior 3. And micro bend the right knee. Step back into crescent warrior. Ooh, that's a tough transition. Smile. Exhale, release. Step into plank. Chaturanga lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And take a full round of breath. Inhale. Exhale here. Left leg rises, inhale. Step the left foot forward, exhale. Inhale, come up, crescent warrior. Right heel is lifted. Hands in prayer. Shift your weight forward. Bend the right knee and come up into warrior 3. Gaze forward, lift the back leg. It's all back leg here. And then straighten your spine. Bend the right knee. This is a hamstring curl. And bring the right palm behind you, reaching for the inner blade of the foot. From here, extend the left arm out in front of you. Press the right foot against the palm of the hand, gaze forward, inhale. As you exhale, slowly release, warrior 3. Micro bend the left knee, step back, crescent warrior, inhale. And exhale, release, palms to the ground. Step into plank, chaturanga lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a full round of breath. Exhale deeply. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the front of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bow deeply. Inhale, sweep your arms up, Urdhva Namaskara. Exhale, release. Moving into Vrikshasana. Shift weight onto your left foot, reach your right knee towards your chest. Externally rotate and bring the sole of the right foot to the inner left thigh. Resting the knee outward, hands in prayer. This is tree pose. Extend your arms up, inhale. Exhale, release, bringing the right knee towards your chest. From here, hook the right fingers around the right big toe. Extend the right leg out in front of you. Koundinyasana Eka. Inhale. Exhale, rotate the leg out to the right. Gaze beyond the left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Inhale here. Lift your arms. 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. We're going to shift weight, or you might want to shake it out first. So shift your weight onto the right foot. Lift your left knee. Vrikshasana. Externally rotate the left thigh. Bring the sole of the foot to the inner right leg. Press the foot against the thigh, hands in prayer. Inhale, extend the arms up towards the ceiling. Full tree pose. Smile, gaze forward, inhale. Exhale, hands in prayer, Anjali Mudra. Bring the left knee towards your chest. Hook the peace fingers of your left hand around the left big toe. Padangusthasana, hey, extend the Uttita Hasta Padangusthasana. A, extend the left leg out in front of you. And then moving into B position, open the left leg out to the side. Gaze towards the right. You might want to extend the right arm for balance. As you see, I'm shaking too. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back to center. You can keep both palms to your waist or extend arms up. 3, 2, 1, and release. Moving into Surya Namaskara B. From here, bend your knees. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, place palms, step back for the first one, and slowly lower Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ground the left foot, step the right foot forward for warrior 1. Inhale, sweep your arms up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, slowly release. From here, move on to the outer blade of the left foot. We did this during the warm-up. Walk the right foot towards the center of the mat. Hook the peace fingers around the right big toe. Extend the right leg up to the ceiling. Vasisthasana 2. Gaze up and release into wild thing. Step the right foot behind you. Inhale, Chamatkarasana. Exhale, slowly rewind. And Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Inhale from here. Rotate the right foot to 45 degrees. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, slowly release the palms to the ground. Rotate on the outer blade of the right foot. And interlace the 2 peace fingers of the left palm around the left big toe. Inhale, extend the left leg up to the ceiling. Maybe gaze up. 3, 2, 1. Slowly release left foot behind you. Inhale, wild thing, Chamatkarasana. Exhale, slowly move back into plank and downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. One more inhale. And bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step or flow to the front of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bow. Bend your knees,
Moving into chair pose, Utkatasana. And come to stand, Tadasana or Samastitihi. Okay, again, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, gaze forward, place palms, step or jump, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rotate the left foot 45 degrees, step the right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Exhale, release. And once again, rotate on the outer blade of the left foot. Bring the right foot to the inner left thigh. So like we did standing, Vrikshasana and Vasisthasana, inhale, smile. Exhale, ground the right palm, step back, downward facing dog. Rotate the right foot to 45 degrees, step the left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Exhale, release the palms to the mat. Rotate on the outer blade of the right foot and place the sole of the left foot to the inner right thigh. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, slowly lower. Plank pose and downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, and as you exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Step or float to the front of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bow deeply. Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep your arms up and come into chair pose. Utkatasana. Exhale, release. Tadasana. Mountain pose. Once again, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, bow forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, gaze forward, lengthen. Exhale, place palms, step or float. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, rotate the left foot to 45 degrees. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Virabhadrasana one. Exhale, release the palms. And rotate on the outer blade of the left foot. This time, bend the right knee behind you. Like we did in Natarajasana, reach for the outer blade of the foot. And press the foot against the hand. This is Baby Kapinjalasana. Inhale here, gaze up. Exhale, release. Vasisthasana, plank, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, rotate the right foot 45 degrees, step the left foot forward. Sweep your arms up, warrior one, inhale. Exhale, release the palms to the mat. Rotate on the outer blade of the right foot and bend the left knee behind you. Reach for the outer blade of the left foot. Baby Kapinjalasana. Press the foot against the palm, gaze up, inhale. Exhale. Whew. If you lose it, this is the exit strategy, as I showed you before. If not, move back into Vasisthasana. Move into plank pose and downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a full round of breath, inhale. Exhale deeply. Inhale, gaze forward, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, gaze straight ahead. Exhale, bow. Bend the knees deeply. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, release. Tadasana, mountain pose. Okay, moving on, half sun salutation. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, place palms, step or jump. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right knee to nose. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right knee to the upper right arm. Bend the elbows, extend the leg out to the side. Shift your weight forward, Eka Pada Koundinyasana. Exhale, jump back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And from here, inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to left upper arm. Bend your elbows. Shift your weight forward, like Chaturanga arms. Extend the right leg up. Jump back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep inhale. Exhale fully. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, step the right foot in between your palms. Inhale up, crescent warrior. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Twist, left elbow outside the right knee. Gaze beyond your right shoulder. You can stay here or place both palms to the outer blade of the right foot. As if you're falling into the pose, bend your elbows. Extend the left leg back, right leg towards the right. 3, 2, 1, jump back. You might step outside the mat. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk back onto the mat. If just like me, you step out. Inhale, raise your left leg. Exhale, step the left foot in between your palms. As you inhale, sweep your arms up. Crescent warrior. Exhale, ground. Hands in prayer, inhale. Exhale, twist. Right elbow outside the left knee. Stay here or bring both palms to the ground. As if you're falling into the pose. This is Eka Pada Koundinyasana 1. Extend the left leg to the right. Right leg up. 3, 2, 1. Jump back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You made it. Take a deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale fully. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, jump to a seated position. And you might feel a little energized, just like I am. And so, inhale, sweep your arms up. And as you exhale, extend forward. Once again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, extend, reach for the outer blades of the feet. Inhale, belly button to spine. Exhale, Vasisthasana, forward fold. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, release. And you're going to bend both knees. Slowly unroll your spine, one vertebra at a time, till you come all the way down. And take a moment to relax. Separate the feet as wide as the back. Knees touch at center. And then from here, you're going to cross the right ankle on top of the left knee. Interlace the palms behind the left knee. Press the knee towards the chest. Thread the needle. Breathe deeply. Inhale. Exhale, release. And change sides. Bring the left ankle onto the right knee. Interlace the palms behind the knee. And bring the knee towards the chest. Relax the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release. And place both feet parallel. Inhale, lift your sit bones up. Interlace the palms under your back. Chin to chest. You can stay here or bring the palms next to your shoulders. Inhale, come to the crown of the head and all the way up. Urdhva wheel pose. Relax your neck. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly lower. And hug the knees into your chest. Close your eyes. Rock and roll side to side. And start to slowly extend your legs out for Shavasana. And palms out. Forearms face up. Take a couple of settling long breaths. And take as much time as you wish in Shavasana. I'm going to leave you here to enjoy the rest of your day.